Start 2 games in the space of 4 days. So it's been set up for a Hartley in-swinger though. Deep towards Caldwell. Clearest opportunity of the game so far. Gary Caldwell couldn't quite steer it past Cherney.
Yeah, that one was Hartley's. It's a good ball in. Deliberately trying to pick out Caldwell at the back stick. The rest of the Celtic players had moved forward, dragging the Hamilton defence away with them. Just couldn't get enough on it.
And Gary Caldwell, one of several in the squad to face Argentina, Scotland on Wednesday. Wilson tried to help it forward. Wilson stood firm. MacArthur. Easton. Mensing. Guided on towards McCarthy. McManus taking responsibility at the back for Celtic, and then Donati with the clearance, but back from McLaughlin. Sheridan putting his foot in, and it's 4 against 3 for a moment here with Scott Brown. Sheridan making the run ahead of him. The through ball gratefully seized by Cherney.
They gave me the wrong choice of ball there. Maloney was all free on the left-hand side. It was just the fact that Sheridan made that last-ditch run, really, that drew Brown's attention. But Hamilton are going to have to really watch that when they're high up the park. Celtic look like they're trying to work the counter-attacks very quickly.
McLennan's ball in for Offiong! Hamilton Academical leads Celtic by a goal to 0. Richard Offiong hasn't scored for a dozen games, but breaks his duck at the most opportune moment for the Ackies.
Well, how can you not score a goal for 12 matches and then score one of that quality? A great ball in. He's in between 2 defenders there. He's on side, and look at that for a header. Brown, absolutely no chance. It's worked well. Out to the right-hand side, McLennan, great ball in, but look at that for a header. That is not easy. He steals in there, right in between Caldwell and McManus. The marking's not good, but you've got to put it down to quality of ball and then quality of finish.
First goal Mark Brown has conceded this season, deputising for Arda Boruc. And last season's First Division title winners lead the champions by a goal. 2 players who in combative style are almost a mirror image of each other, although you wouldn't get them confused in an identity parade. Taken quickly by Caldwell. Hinkle, nice first touch, takes him goal side of his man, and it's a decent save from Cherney.
Good ball. McCarthy just switched off for a second, and that allowed Hinkle in behind. I thought he was going to cross it, but he went for the near post instead. And a good stop.
Shunski Nakamura with the delivery. And he'll be able to take one from the other side as well. Just calming down. Something going on inside the penalty area. I think the referee spotted a little bit of blood, and so Swales has been told to go and get it sorted out. And as a result, Ackies down to 10 men as they defend this corner. It's a Hartley in-swinger this time. Caldwell was forward. Cherney grateful to pounce on the effort.
Well, the Swales off. A little bit more lack of height in that box for Hamilton. And again, the target was Caldwell.
Mensing has just dropped in at centre half as Ackies Stay with 5 at the back. Here's Sheridan. Was he brought down? And what's the verdict here? Canning is off for the second successive season. Sent off against Celtic, having walked whilst being a Hibernian player last year. And Hamilton are down to 10 men.
It was a cutting ball. It was missed. Or is this outside the box? It definitely is. It definitely is outside the box. And there's definite contact there. Canning then goes down. So it should certainly not be a penalty, but it was a definite goal-scoring chance for the striker.
Martin Canning sent off. Now Celtic have had their problems from 12 yards this season. Steve Conroy giving them the opportunity to make it 4 successful penalties out of 7 so far. Maloney and Hartley have both missed. Robson's had 1 save this season. What can Shunsuke Nakamura do on his 100th league start for Celtic to get them back fortuitously on level terms? It's a chance that he's taken. Shouldn't have been a penalty, but Celtic are back on level terms at 1-1.
They have missed a few, but that one was never being missed. Very well taken penalty, that one. Right into the side part of the net. Absolute quality. Took responsibility, he took it well. You can see here, it shouldn't have been a penalty, because contact was made outside the box. But he doesn't care. I'm sure he will afterwards though.
Shunsuke Nakamura. Dion. Robson.
There certainly has been a real lack of cohesion in the Celtic side today. They just haven't looked comfortable at all.
Richard Offiong has broken his long goal drought, but not just that. He's probably produced his best ever SPL performance today. And he will make way to be replaced for the last 8 minutes plus stoppage time by Davy Graham. Here's Gary Caldwell. Maloney. Samaras. Easton turns it away. And how much of the next 7 minutes is going to be played in this kind of area? Celtic, the late goal specialists, 15 times under Gordon Strachan. They've won a game that they were drawing with only 5 minutes to go. But they need a similar late catalyst again. Caddis working it forward for Maloney. No way past imperious McLaughlin.
Yeah, we have to say, they've dealt with it really well. Hamilton at the back, they've played well. We have to say as well that up front it hasn't clicked for Celtic. But the amount of work that the home side have gone through, and also they did what I said as well before the match they had to do in possession was keep it at times and play good football. They've managed to do that, even with 10 men.
Now, flicked on by Mensing for Davy Graham. Vital challenge from McManus. Henkel. Celtic have scored 43 goals in all competitions this season. 8 of those 43 have come in the last 10 minutes of matches. Paul Caddis, Maloney. No shortage of options. In from Hinkle, Samaras, good save! And the clearance from Swales. Robson back in. And away by McClenaghan. What a save from Chernik to deny Samaras. Still they come forward. Caldwell for Samaras again. Maloney. Chernik, the hero of the hour, has a much more routine stop this time.
That was a great save, and for once Celtic and Samaras found a couple of yards, and that's a great save. Samaras does everything right, he glances it, it's going away from Chernik, it's down at the ground first, but good goalkeeping. It was a real chance though. Maybe a Samaras in full flow back after a few matches would have taken that one.
Brown. Caddis. Good ball in again. Cherney is there first. Falls for Hartley. Back to him from Brown, and Paul Hartley has surely won it against his old club in the final 5 minutes yet again. Delight for Celtic. It's the mark of a championship side to strike and win when they don't play brilliantly. And that now, I'm sure, is what Gordon Strachan's men are going to do here at New Douglas Park.
Gordon Strachan looked like he was just used to all this. It's a good ball in, the goalkeeper deals with it. They're sitting so deep, Hamilton, that's just a lovely 1-2 from Paul Hartley. He's sitting the edge of the box, and this is the thing about Celtic, when you have quality players throughout your side. Nice little 1-2 played with Brown, and he was never missing from there. Great technique. He's been scoring goals again, and that was an absolute cracker, fit to win any match.
Scored 11 goals as a Hamilton player at the start of his career. Now comes back to score against them, and it's a heartbreaking goal.